Yeah, do I look like anybody that would split anything? No, this is the question. Do I look like I would go 50-50 on bills? No. Okay.
You had a girlfriend for a while, very public. Mm-hmm. The story that you were too damn cheap.
Man.
That story was crazy, man. I needed out the horse's mouth.
How crazy is
man
that?
told you he blew through money the first 2 years. So now I'm watching him listening. I'm like, he's trying to change his life.
Don't buy into that shit. Don't buy into that shit. I'm not saying I would never say that I was supporting her. She had a very financially stable life and what she was doing in her career. But you got to be crazy if you think I'd never helped or gave her a couple dollars to grab some food, or a couple dollars to grab some food, or a couple dollars to grab some food, or she gave me some money to go get some food. You know what I mean? We were in a relationship for 5 years. Yeah. $100 here and $100 there wasn't even thought about. $100 here and $100 there wasn't even thought about. You know what I mean? Which is ridiculous.
Okay, let's dive into things, guys. I currently am experiencing a masterclass on the power of your words and the influence of the media. And as former athletes, I'm sure that's something that you guys can relate to. Yep. I want to take the approach today as the student. I'm the student and you are the teachers, okay? This is the classroom.
Okay, master class. I like that, because she always want to be the boss and always want to,
Yes, I'm ready to learn.
They call me sensei, so.
Yes, sensei.
Yeah.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
There is a part of me that cares about how I'm influencing people and what they think of me and what they have to say of me. So looking back on my decisions, even recently, sitting down and doing a podcast, I felt like there were moments where I articulated myself in a really good way. And there were moments where if I could go back, I would maybe change the way that I said things because it didn't fully embody my character or my heart. But that's something that I'm learning, right? As athletes, y'all have mastered that because you've done that your whole life.
To a certain extent, I think that the biggest thing that you have to go through is you have to understand self-identity.
Before we...
Chances are she's talking about that moment where she said, do I look like a woman who would go 50-50, which came off really arrogant. And this sounds like regret to me.
Move forward there. How are you feeling with that? Because that is a big moment. Because I've been on shows before where it was like the gotcha moment where the team say, hey, we're going to stay off topic here. We're not going to dive into this. And then you get there and it's like, boom.
Yeah.
So that was just last week. How do you feel?
I feel like I'm learning. You know, I'm trying to continue to have the courage to stand in my power, to be myself, to answer questions honestly and transparently. But I also think that media training and a little PR goes a long way because you don't have to answer every question. Like every comment or DM doesn't deserve a response. I'm learning that.
Here's my question to you. I was going to say this about, do you feel like you're in a phase of self-discovery or do you know who you are? I mean, we're always in a form of self-discovery, but like with the scoring, I'm diving deeper into who I am as an essence, but I know who I am. I'm just getting to know myself better.
I know who I am. I've done the work to figure out who I am. I think what I am discovering is the power of my words and the power of my influence. I don't think that I was aware of that before.
Right.
And you know my personality is...
Spicy.
Spicy.
You say spicy.
It's spicy. And that can be perceived and received a million different ways.
Is that what we're calling difficult now? Spicy. Spicy. There are women who are spicy, but they don't come across as very difficult. You know, I've met plenty of feminine, wonderful, I'm not saying this chick is a horrible woman here. I'm just saying that's not what was coming across there.
That's true.
But that's what I want to talk about, man. Marty, I feel like we may be on opposite ends of the spectrum here, but it's like when you know who you are, right? And especially when you have a platform and you have thousands of people following you every single day. You are it. You are her right now. And you will always be. But from a media standpoint, all eyes on Kayla. And you have to be able to take the good with the bad and just continue to move forward. It doesn't matter what they say.
Is it just me or does it seem like she's trying to drink some decaf? That she knows there's no real coffee in the cup, but she's willing to drink some decaf. Like, let me at least pretend like I care, I'm soft, and I regret what I said and I want to do better and change. And I don't think that I'm ever too good to contribute financially to a relationship. But the two hosts, is it just me or does it seem like the two hosts who are in this video are trying to encourage the vibe, the very negative, not pleasant vibe that she was giving off in that. And they're trying to almost have her stand on business and stand on that instead of saying, I could have been better. Seems like there's some enabling here. What do you think? Comment down below.
It doesn't matter. You have to be strong. Think about all these other athletes and celebrities, right? That they just talk, and they just stand up there and they just like, boom, I know who I am, they stay here. It doesn't mean it doesn't affect you, but you just got to do that work. And then you also just have to grow into that. And I got there probably like 15 years ago. Marty, I don't care, bro. I don't care because I know who I am. And there's times where I make mistakes for sure. But it's like, all right, let me get back on track. And it's hard when it's like, Brandon Marshall arrested.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like,
I was there. I got the phone call. Dang, that's messed up.
None of us are perfect.
I've never been arrested.
Neither.
Okay. You only got one criminal
on the set. Okay, got it. That's crazy. Why would he do it like that?
All right, so that's that. That's that, guys. Of course, I'm curious to know, what do you guys think of her response, how she's looking back at some of the comments she made? Comment down below. Do you sense any true regret, or is it just, I wish I would have known that there would have been a lot of backlash from people who thought I came across difficult, not very pleasant for a long-term healthy relationship, right? Appreciate you guys. As always, till next time, I'm out. Peace.